With no relief in sight, how will California survive?
William Shatner has a plan, and it does not involve anything like the Genesis device from the Wrath of Khan.
He wants to start a $30 billion Kickstarter campaign to build a water pipe from the Pacific Northwest. And joining us right now is William Shatner. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Shatner.
My pleasure, really.
So explain. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say I have a drinking problem. I've become addicted to water, and I keep reading about how we're drying up, and next year, if there's no rain, the disaster that'll be here.
Right.
So I'm waiting for somebody to come up with some kind of solution, and I've heard nothing. For example, I gave this interview about, hey, I've got a great idea. Let's have a pipeline from Seattle to here, and we'll ship water in that has an excess of water to a place that has no water at all. What's wrong with that? But I haven't heard anybody come up with any kind of idea like that. Something that came in this afternoon by people who saw that interview and are concerned, a statistic that I didn't know, maybe you have heard of it, that 40% of our water is lost because of leaking pipes. 40%.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we spend our money instead of on some of these other projects like a bullet train and insulate our water pipes?
Excellent
Apparently
point.
it can be done with some expense, but very easily.
That's a great point, because we cover bursting pipes here almost every day. The infrastructure is aging. It's
every
old.
day we're losing far in excess of the water that we can save by turning off the tap when you brush your teeth. There's all these things, but there are major solutions that doesn't involve desalinization, which is poison to the ocean and poison to the land.
It doesn't.
There are reasonable engineering solutions that abound that I haven't heard anybody talking about and saying, let's do it.
Sure.
We hear about bullet trains. We don't hear about the need for bringing a pipeline from where there is water to where there isn't. That's what I'm advocating. And I've set up a website called shatnerwater.org. It'll be up tomorrow. And I want to start a discussion. I've already heard from a lot of interesting experts about various kinds of solutions. I want to start a discourse on what we can do and get our politicians to do something specific and concrete about our shortage of water.
You got a Kickstarter for this thing to get this pipeline going.
Well, I want to be careful. I want to be careful what independent social financing program we would use. But I think given this new age of social media, there are ways of raising money from the public, especially the California public, who are about to be subjected to something terrible if the drought continues. And the drought will continue. And when that drought is over, there'll be another drought because things are changing. So we have to do something permanent and positive to change our access to water. Other civilizations have died as a result of lack of water. We don't want to be one of them. And there are ways of doing it. We just have to find the right way.
And what has been the reaction thus far since you started this campaign?
Extraordinary. Extraordinary people getting in touch with me, and getting in touch with me is fine, but I know nothing. We got to find the people who know something. Then we got to find the people who can do something with those people who know something, and that's what I hope ShatnersWater.org will start a motion.
Before you go, Mr. Shatner, can we ask you really quickly about Leonard Nimoy here? I know it was very hurtful probably to you, to all the criticism that you got for not being able to attend the funeral, but you also are writing a book now about your friendship with Leonard Nimoy?
I didn't read the criticism. I avoid as much as possible doing that. I attended a Red Cross event that raised money for people who are living. I grieved in my own way. I didn't need to go to a public place to remember him. And I said to the 1,000 people who bought tables at the Red Cross event, let us remember Leonard Nimoy. And so I felt I did the right thing, and whether other people have a different opinion, it doesn't really matter. I know I did the right thing.
Okay.
Well, good luck with this pipeline, because we are thirsty, and someone's doing something. You're out there. You're at least bringing awareness to the severity of the problem. So thank you.
That's
Shatner,
exactly
thank you very
right.
much.
Awareness that there is a solution to the problem. Goodbye and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.